Exactly, Gabe did. Exactly. Trippy. Do what? Oh, it's getting warm, it's getting warm. It was getting warmer, that's for sure. Now, everybody should invest in a nice, high-quality bread knife. I suggest highly that everybody gets a nice, high-quality bread knife. Totally worth it. If you want to be fancy, instead of cutting it like this, cut it on the bias and give it a nice angled cut. And you've got Cameron. I want you to taste hot, buttery Franco bread.
Oh darn! You always make me do the fun stuff.
I know. I always make you do the hard things, right? And I'm also gonna give you a lot of butter because I like butter.
I'm gonna dip it in my chowder.
Dip it in your chowder. Chowder. Cupcake, do you want some delicious sourdough bread?
Sourdough.
Straight out of the oven. Smellies, hot.
Guys, look at this. Look at this. Crunch. Here. I'll
Please
put it next
have.
here. You guys hear that? That crunch. Oh, that's awesome. I'm probably getting crumbs all over the floor, but
That's
it's worth
okay.
it.
That's what happens when you cook. I'm getting crumbs all over the place just cutting it up. Might be kind of hot. It's still steaming. I don't know if you guys can see this.
No butter?
It's still steaming. That's right there.
Oh, that looks so good on camera.
It's still fucking steaming. That's how hot that bread is coming out of the oven. Delicious. Do you want me to butter it for you?
Sure. I don't really want to walk.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Cupcake, I found you.
No.
You've discovered a cupcake. She got drawn in by the bread.
I am dabbing so hard right now. Jab.
More butter.
More butter is fire.
More butter. Cam.
Oh my god, another?
Yeah, you're gonna keep eating bread until I stop. You tell me to stop.
Stop it.
That wasn't very heartfelt. I do need to stop and eat eventually, guys. So I might let Cam take over on the turnovers. Because they're relatively easy to do.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
No, you're not. You'll be fine. I know you'll be just fine. Here, will you bring this to Cupcake?
And that camera up top is killing it. Like, you're
Is it?
getting such a beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at it on camera right now. Doesn't that look
Oh
fire?
man, that's just delicious. Like I said, guys, I really like butter.
It's the HD cam, so. And now it's the cam.
Fresh bread is better than camera shyness? Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm just gonna butter mine while it's still hot.
But
Did I get
Jay
another call?
says it's a fucking big sea turtle. Look, it's a baby
fucking
fucking
wheel, man.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna butter my bread for when I eat in just a moment, just so that it has a chance to melt into the bread when I go to eat it. Who was the follower?
Toad Pones Recon.
Toad Pones. Toad Pone?
Toad Pones Recon.
Toad Pones Recon. Roger that. Okay, bread is buttered, at least for corridor, and I really like bread, so I'm gonna get a third piece. So I know I'm gonna be dabbing the shit out of that in my clam chowder, which is still hot, by the way. I removed it from the heat, and I haven't continued cooking it because it's still hot. And I'm gonna try to store this in a little bit, and I want to make sure that it's not
Hi, Dexy. That's
hot
later.
as fuck. So my bread has now been buttered and waiting for me to enjoy it in just a moment. Next thing we're gonna do, we're going to get our poof pastry. My puff pastry has now had a chance to thaw out flat, not stacked up on itself, on my sheet pan over here. So you guys see that it's nice and pliable. It's easy to work with. The part to remember with puff pastry is right here on these creases. It tends to get a little thin because they fold it over. So one thing you can do is kind of squish it a little together. Don't play with it too much. It's a baby fucking wheel, man! Tell Cam to dab. Dab it, Cam. And Dexy wants you to see you can't dab. I'm gonna butter your bread.
So maybe later.
Maybe later, he says. Alright. Puff pastry. Lay our sheets out. You guys see how fast that thawed out? That was super quick. Super quick thawage. Really easy to do. And you've got amazing. The thing about puff pastry is it's layer upon layer upon layer of thinly done pastry. So it's not just this one layer that you're looking at right here. It's a whole bunch of little tiny layers. So when you cook it, it's like a croissant. It puffs. It's why they call it puff pastry. It kind of makes sense, right? What did Cam say? Cam said maybe later he'll dab it. I think he was referring to possibly something else, though. You see that we've got this going on here. We have our nicely mixed pumpkin puree. What does my recipe tell me to do next? Because I kind of have a feeling I know exactly what I need to do next. Preheat oven to 400. All right, we're already at 350. Let's go higher. Mixed pumpkin puree. We did that. Place puff pastry sauce on the Clue Dry Starburst. We did that.
Rice
Cut
tickles.
each pastry sheet into 4 squares.
I'm not quite sure what that is. There is a weird artifact right here.
Really?
Oh wait, it's a peg. That's strange.
Wow, that is a really weird artifact. Are you guys seeing that on stream?
Yeah, they see it.
That's strange. It's like someone already cut a triangle out of it. You really just like playing with it, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like a stream artifact.
That's strange.
That's really
I wonder if it's
strange.
from the followers. I think it's a broken. Get the. It's not that one. It's the other one. The next one. Scroll up.
Possibly. I don't know. You fix it. You're the technical guy. I'm geeked. This stream is hype. Thank you, Idexy.
Yeah, that was it.
It's not the Cam. It's something else Cam did. It was one of our follower alerts.
It was a fragment from the follower alert.
Oh, okay. So it's telling me to cut this into 4 pieces, and I'm going to stack this to do this. And I'm also going to cut on my wonderful silicone baking mat. Only because I've had it for about a year now, and I think it's time to go buy some new ones. As you can see, they kind of get dark, and it's not the best. And the reason I flipped that over, guys, is because there's a lot of flour on this side, but there's not a lot of flour on this side. Flour is what's going to keep this from sticking. We're going to slice gently, as I'm slicing into my silicone baking mat. So gently, gently, gently. Hopefully we can get it separated here. Nice. Worked. And then it tells me to cut it into 4 pieces. So we've got this is nice and easy. Stack it on up. Now we've got beautiful little squares. Beautiful little squares. I might have too many squares. It looks like I have too many squares. I might have to do this on 2. Yes. Too many squares. Well, actually, no, because I'm going to fold them over. That's okay. So, they're not the prettiest squares, but they'll work. Alright. Now, need a spoon with which to scoop our filling. Place inside of our square. About right there. It's probably about enough. I mean, I'm testing this. I'm eyeballing it. I know the basic recipe. I know the idea. I know what I'm supposed to do. I feel like that's enough, but who knows? I'm just not gonna like really stress too much on it. And I'm gonna fold it corner to corner. Now, see, I overfilled this a little bit. You see it squeezing out the sides? This is the same for like raviolis, any kind of filled pastry. You want to be careful that you don't overfill it, just so that you don't have it come out the sides. I'll scoop a little bit of there. And I'll tell you why I have a fork here in a second. Scrape, scrape. Put it right there in the center. Fold it back over, and now we've got pretty stuff to work with. And now the fork, we're going to use to basically press down the sides to give us that nice turnover-y look. And what this is doing is it's combining the 2 sides of the pastry together so that we keep our filling inside. See how you still have a little too much. So I'm going to use less pastry on the next one, or less filling on the next one. But thankfully we can kind of fix that. But now you see we've got a beautiful little thing. You don't want to play around with this too much. You don't want to pick it up or try to move it. That's why I have it on the tray already while I'm working on it. I don't want it to slide around. I don't want to try to have to pick it up and move it somewhere else. It's a really good way to make a mess. I'm drooling all over those pastries, and you just ate a big old frickin' batch of food.
I know, I'm sitting over here getting hungry already.
Alright, so that looks like the correct amount. maybe a touch more. I like a lot of filling personally, like jelly donuts. Jelly donuts are fantastic. Filled things in general are fantastic. Once again, we're going to crimp down our sides. It's starting to look like a turnover. What did you say?
Can I play?
Yeah, sure. That gives me a chance to eat. You saw about how much I was putting in there?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay. I'll show you on the next one. They don't have to be perfect.
Right in the middle, though, right?
Yeah, you want to do it right in the middle so that it slides to fill. You know? It's about that. And then just gently fold it over and then crimp the
fork
sides.
it?
Yep, fork all the sides down gently. And
Guys.
there's 2 more pastry sheets.
Oh, cool. So just slide them on it.
We'll just try not to move them too much because it's really easy to rip them apart.
Okay.
Guys, Cameron's going to take over for a little bit while I eat some of this wonderful clam chowder that I haven't had a chance to enjoy yet.
This guy's hungry.
I'm hungry. I want to eat my food. So I'm going to step back for a moment. I'm going to let Cam take over. I'll be chatting on my computer over here. You'll see my bald head as I chew on some clam chowder. I have a thing about eating on stream.
You fork like that? Show me the fork thing really quick. Right?
Sure.
That fork.
Gently. Just use that fork to kind of pull it down a little bit
Okay.
and just combine the pastries.
Okay.
See how that's not quite
Yeah, like
fully forked? But once you fork it, it's basically like tying the 2 pastries together.
Dude, you're the forking best.
I'm pretty forking good. But like this is going to be a little harder, so you want to just gently pick it up and give yourself, like, move the pastry around if you need to so you can kind of get it in the place that you want it to be. Well, we can do this. We can lay that like that. So maybe like the next one, just try to keep it in the right spot, right spot. Okay, you can.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm souping it up, guys. Because it's super.
Super
Soup. Did you like it, Cupcake? Yummy?
She's over there. No, help out.
Is she?
Yeah.
Good.
Grab some of this bread.
Oh, that's why I buttered the bread while it was still hot.
Nice.
Oh, this looks amazing. I haven't eaten for hours.
I'm the best at forking. Forking the fork out of it. Oh my forking god. Smurfed her right there in the smurfing part.
Smurfed her so hard.
Smurfed her right there.
Oh, I forgot my bacon garnish. Did you get bacon garnish, Cupcake? Did you get bacon garnish? That was like the best part. That was Maris's idea, by the way. Bacon garnish 2015, Maris.
My pastries look better.
No, shut up. No, they don't.
I'm
Okay.
just jealous.
Look how even and pretty those are, and then look how far you're going in and like pulling out.
Oh, look how cool it looks.
Kind of looks like a ship.
Yeah.
Don't play with it too much, or you're gonna rip it open.
That's what
Just saying.
she said.
Don't play with it too much, or you're gonna rip it open. That is what she said.
No, I don't know if I like that.
Did you use the fresh clams? I did not use fresh clams. I was trying to do a very simple recipe that anybody could do at home.
We are but poor chefs. I almost got fresh clams. But now, after $95 of donations, I think that's a possibility. Like, now we can get some really good ingredients.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, this is gonna look so freaking good. God, I wish you guys can actually, like, taste this. One day, scientists will invent smell-o-vision. You'll be able to smell it through your phone. You'll be able to smell it through your TV. That'd be freaking sweet. But until then, y'all can just drool. Get in there. So there's a little bit of extra pumpkin there, but we don't tell him that.
Cam's making a mess. Shh. You saw nothing.
He's in.
The Laking Lurker, what did you use? Did you use real clams? When I'd actually just to tweet it to you, or message to you.
So,
Ace Cam, Swag Click, Buck James Harden.
who's James Harden?
I'm not sure.
Come here, pumpkin. Come here, pumpkin. I'll fork you up, little forker. Don't quit your day
I'm
job,
looking at that now.
Cameron. Don't quit your day job. You looking?
I'm looking at James Harden.
Oh, okay. Google that James Harden.
Okay, I totally am.
tofu clams, they make those?